What's going down, T Subs and T Squad? Shout out to the people that's already up in here. It's 50 people. Y'all make sure to get these likes up though, because it's 52 people and 33 likes. Y'all already know. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all already know. YouTube is shortchanging me, just like they shortchanging so many other content creators out here. Like y'all saw how BK said that she actually got the notifications this time. All right. So y'all quit playing with me. Y'all get these likes up. All right. Get these likes up if y'all don't mind. Get them up, get them up, get them up, 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 get them up. Shout out to the people that's in here and to the people that's gonna be coming up in here. First and foremost, can y'all hear me? Cause I stepped on my mic earlier. I ain't know she was on the flow until it was too late. And my feet started hurting because I had stepped on her. So I want to make sure y'all can hear me cool. Y'all can hear? Great. So y'all already know what to do. Y'all make sure to follow the social medias that y'all see before you guys. Make sure to follow the Twitter as well as the Instagram, but more so the Twitter because the Instagram is Instagram. But I really want to get the Twitter over 1,000 followers. And I'm at like 905, 906, somewhere around there. So I totally appreciate everybody that's been following the Twitter for those of you guys that have it. For those of you guys that I'm at 907, so I appreciate it. So dear Lord God, so those of you guys that would like to donate to the channel, the Cash App as well as the PayPal is available. Thank you guys so much for the ones that have donated. I totally appreciate that. All is welcome and accepted and appreciated, and so on and so forth. We 6 minutes in. Y'all know I get started at the 10-minute mark. We 6 minutes in, so we y'all got a little bit of time to finish getting y'all laughs together, honey. What did y'all think about tonight's episode? While we waiting, what did you guys think about tonight's episode? What's good? What's good to the people that's up in here? What's good? You said it was okay. It was alright. It won't much of nothing. It was alright. It's following along the same lines of what the seasons has always been. You said this episode was boring, and see, I ain't even said it was boring. I just said it was okay. It was well. It don't need to be too many more filler episodes because the season finale is on the 25th. So we can't have but so many more filler episodes before the season is over with. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but the season is going to be over with, Dunzo and Gonzo, um, on the 25th. That's next week. That's next week, girl. So it's just like, or at least that's what the people said. From what I looked at on Twitter, that's what it said on Twitter. So I don't know how true it is, but that's what they say. Let me go back and look, because maybe I got it wrong. Oh, August 27th. The season finale is August 27th. Again, that's next week. So you know, yeah, it's about to be over. This came from Reality TV Guru. Almost over. Hashtag RHOA season finale August 27th. Let's pray they're making some big casting changes for next year. Don't need a third lackluster season in a row. Um, hope to God they doing everything to get Portia to return. Why do y'all do this? Like y'all do this every damn time. And then when people, and then when you like this is why the Housewives franchise is a wash now. because everybody want to bring back these old and decrepit, late, tad ass women versus going out there and finding new blood that can carry on the show and that can bring on new meat, new and bring on new, new eyes, a new audience to the damn show. I don't understand it. Like, why is everybody's whole thing is bring back Portia, bring back Nene? For what? I never understood that. We sit up here and talk about how they need to get rid of everybody and bring on new people, but then you got these dumb bitches in the comments and on Twitter, X, run around here hollering, bring back old fuck ass Nene and bring back old punk ass Portia. For what? If the goal is to usher everybody out gracefully to bring in new blood, what purpose does it make to bring? Like I just like moving on. Um, We 9 minutes and 51 good, so I can go on ahead and get this over with. It's only 65 people. This a damn shame how YouTube be doing me, child. It is a damn shame. When have I ever had a RHOA live of anyone only having 64 people in the 10-minute mark? When? When? Like YouTube, I would love to go back to what it was last year when I had the normal, regular, degular, schmegular numbers in my damn lives. People getting the stuff out on time and people getting everything. Like it's just sad and depressing when you know what your thing once was, and now you looking at it and it's just like, well, what the fuck did I do to y'all hoes? You know what I mean? Like that's really what it feels like sometimes with YouTube. What the fuck did I do to y'all? I get up here and I run down on everybody else. I ain't never really said nothing about YouTube until here lately with this foolishness that they got going on. But I'm let people telling me to stay in it, and the people keep telling me it's okay. The storm won't last forever, or whatever the case may be. And the people keep telling me YouTube gonna get their ish together or whatever, and they said don't leave. So I ain't gonna leave, but it is sad and depressing, you guys, when you look at other people and you know they get their regular numbers and then you just don't get yours no more. And so then you start to look like, well, what the like, like is it me? Did I offend anybody over there to the Twitter folk? I mean, I don't know. Um, but with girl back, ain't look, even if Candy is doing speak on the child, like still, it's still one of them things where is it? And if that is the case, Candy, what I'm gonna need for you to do is push your speak on it back to at least 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, 11:15, because at least that way all of the other reviewers could have their reviews out and or their lives out, and then you could come up in here and clog up the YouTube algorithm with your speak on it. Now you can do that now, Candy Pants, if that's the case. Um, that's why Scotty pushed this. I'm like, child, Scotty doing a whole bunch of a horation around the nation right now. That's why Scotty ain't up here tonight. Anyway, this ain't got nothing to do with my best friend and what he got going on with his coochie. We here to talk about RHOA. Okay, we here to talk about RHOA. This is season 15, episode 14. What is it? Sip and spill the tea. Do you see a jump in views later on in the evening? Child, no. Every now and again, or the other times I will go to sleep and then I'll wake up and I mysteriously have, you know what I'm saying, what it should have been earlier on in the damn day. So then it slows up even more. You know what I'm saying? And then it put like I can't explain it to y'all. Like you would have to actually be a YouTuber and get monetized to really understand how this thing work, and then you could better understand when we as content creators know our shit ain't right. And so this is how I know my shit ain't right, and it hasn't been right since last year. Because y'all know I've been complaining about this since last November, beginning of November 2022. I've been complaining about this. So I mean, like I say, I'm gonna hang on up in there, but YouTube, y'all doing me real dirty, child, and I ain't never did nothing to y'all. But whatever. Anyway, so Metals and Ross fine ass is at home, and she shows her positive pregnancy test. Yay! But then, right after all of that, that's when Metal's sister chimes in and said, "Well, yeah, we already found an apartment, and we finna be up out y'all her really soon." I think the Mama Metals said that her and Daddy Metals finna be pulling up stakes and going on off with Sonya's sister and her bum ass husband slash brother-in-law, because in my opinion her husband is a bum. I'm just gonna be real. I feel like her husband is a bum, and something about Sonya's sister makes me feel as though she's not too far from him. I do feel like in a way they were heavily financially invested or in Metals and what she had going on. I feel like she depends on Metals financially a little bit, because it don't make no sense. Like I just the whole structure and the whole dynamic round there to Metals Incorporated, honey. It's just it's weird. It's problemsome. It's meddlesome, and I just don't feel like dealing with it. Like no tea, no shade. I don't feel like dealing with it. Like I just don't care. Moving on. So Drew and Ralph go bowling for date night because they missed several date nights, since therapy. So they decided to take one for the team because they needed a storyline and they needed a scene. So I guess because they needed a scene, Ralph decided that he was just going to go on ahead and be a real husband and do what real husbands do, which is take his wife out on date night and actually do some type of work. So Drew says that Ralph stopped going because he didn't like that the counselor was holding him accountable. Well, most narcissistic men and women don't. Okay. Most narcissistic men and women don't. Most of them, they don't like it when people call them out on their flaws and all. Most of them don't like it when you keep it real with them and let them know when they being fugazi and what they got going on, and stop pointing the finger at the other person and start holding some accountability and taking some responsibility for the part that you play in a lot of situations that go down in the relationship. Like, for me, Drew, it's like I feel bad for Drew, but at the same time, I feel like Drew is also a glutton for punishment, because it's like you have all of this self awareness when it comes down to Ralph. And we realized that down in this last scene with you and Dr. Ken. You have all of this realizations and you have all of these, you know what, you're right. I see this, I see that, but yet you're still in this BS. Like, even in that, like, I would have just felt embarrassed having this man come to my home who was a marriage counselor, but yet I'm the only one that's in damn therapy. Like, I would feel really embarrassed about that shit. Like, I would. Like, and if that was the case, I wouldn't be on TV and on camera with this foolishness, because it would just, I don't know. Like, it's just it's bothersome to me, to be honest. Like, I whatever. So Drew tells him that she's gonna need him to step up more as far as the kids go, because with her doing this made for 2B ass movie, that Todd got going on, child, she gonna be booked and busy. And do you know this Negro gonna look at her and say, "You just now getting booked and busy. Well, I've been booked and busy, and so I just don't know how that's gonna work." And I'm sitting here like, you've been booked and busy doing what exactly? I mean, because to be fair, we really don't know what Todd, we really don't know what Ralph does. Now, Ralph did say he worked in technology and Drew backed that up or whatever the case may be. But then it's like, well, We know what Ross do and we see Ross do it. We know what Ty do and we've seen Ty do it. Like we've heard what Ralph does, but we've never actually seen him do anything tech or knowledge since he's been up here. I ain't seen no tech nor ology since he's been up here. I ain't seen a whole bunch of computers laid around the house. I ain't seen a whole bunch of data boards laid around the house. I ain't seen a whole bunch of floppy disk and all that crap laying all around the house, mouses and shit. Y'all know things that you would expect people that work in technology to have. Mouse pads and about two, three, four, five computer screens sitting around the desk and all the rest of that stuff. See, then I will understand that, and that's how you know a nigga do technology for real, for real. Like it. Listen, when it comes to Ralph and Drew, Drew, that nigga ain't never loved you, girl. And we just gonna call it thing a thing. That nigga ain't never loved you. He ain't never really seen it for you like that. Like, to be real with you, Drew, I don't even think he like you, let alone love you. I don't think he like you. Like, I really feel like he can't stand being around you, talking to you, being in your presence, being in your space, being up under you. He don't even like taking you out on date nights or doing the small, simpler things that he be doing to them bitches around there to Tampa that he be going out there with. He treat them better than you do, and you done had this man kids. It's just like, whatever, girl. Because we just we because Drew, you know, thank you, Christine, for your super chat, boo. Hey, my love bug, I finally get to catch you live. I'm glad you did. Yes, God, member for 21 months. You better be a member for 21 months, bitch. You better come through. I'm glad you could catch this live, honey. If anybody else would like to donate, feel free. PayPal, Cash App, um, super chat. Knock your socks off, honey. Ralph checked out that marriage a long time ago. I don't even think he ever checked in. Right? Checked out. I don't even think he checked in. I'm just gonna be real. No chemistry. None. He does always seem to be annoyed with her every time. Every time. It seems as if he almost makes it seem as if it's a chore to be nice to her. Or it's a chore to give her a compliment, or even a chore to take her out to throw some damn balls around for bowling. I ain't never seen nothing like it, but then again, I ain't never been married. So, is this what married people go through? Because if that's the case, me and Trey don't ever need to get married, child. We don't. We just need to stay how the hell we are now. We much more happier being what we are now, than what we got with Drew and Ralph. Because it's whatever. It's 83 likes, 131 people. I appreciate it. Can y'all get me up to 100 likes though? Because it's close. It's 83. So can y'all get me up to 100? I appreciate it because we ain't even halfway through the damn review yet, believe it or not. Team Twirl, Candy Pants, and Shamia. Shout out to Shamia. Hang out around there, the more manner. Kenya got a Team Twirl got a whole bunch of healthy snacks. Lettuce, lettuce, and blue cheese crumbles and all the rest of that stuff. Team Twirl, why can't people just come to your house and you have regular, degular, schmegular snacks? Like, why you ain't have no meatballs? Why you ain't have no hot pockets, no bagel bites, no Tostitos pizza rolls? You know what I'm saying? Why you don't never have no damn Rotel dip? You know what I'm saying? Why you don't never have no little pinwheels? You know the little sandwich pinwheels or whatever they call them that you buy from Walmart, down to deli or whatever. Why you ain't go down to Subway and get a Subway tray or something like that? Or why you ain't go down to Popeyes? You know what I'm saying? And get the family bundle of chicken tender spicy or something like that. Like, Candy Pants already complained about how you have stuff down in your house and you barely got food there. And then when you do want to have food there, you want to have these people eating like they rappers or some shit. Like, that gets under my again, child, I cannot stand when y'all rich, fabulous people do that. Y'all make way too much money to give people the bare minimum when they come around there to your house. Girl, Candy Pants don't want no goddamn salad. She like me. You know what I'm saying? Where the wingettes at? You know what I'm saying? Where the ribs at? You know what I'm saying? Where the chitlins at? You know, where the chicken gizzards at? You know what I mean? Fried extra dark. What that in? Whatever. Um, so Team Twirl, girl, listen, Team Twirl, Candy Pants feel the exact same way I do. And I said the exact same thing, child. Like, I just, listen, Candy Pants, to be real, I mean, not Candy Pants, Team Twirl, to be real with you, Billy Porter will make a much better suitable sperm donor for your new kid than you sitting out here trying to use this man's sperm who already don't take care hardly, for real, of the child that you already got with him. He disrespects you time after time after time again. He uses the baby that you already have with him against you, then you want to compound that even more by adding on another seed to that. Then when they ask you, well, how does he feel about that? Or what do you think he's going to say? Or what if he doesn't want to do it? Then you want to turn around and sit here and be like, oh, well, I mean, well, of course I'm going to ask him about it or whatever. And da da da. I mean, I appreciate her trying to because we find out that Shamia and Candy Pants use the exact same surrogate for they churn. So I guess they're trying to put her on to Kenya. Over that. Listen, you could either use her or Kiki Wyatt. All right, because we already know Kiki Wyatt don't have no problems with carrying a damn baby. So, so Teen Twirl, you could either use Candy Pants or Shamia surrogate, or you could just call Kiki Wyatt. Because girl, Kiki Wyatt ain't doing nothing. And I'm sure she don't mind having your damn baby child. But I do not feel as though you need to use that man's sperm nay another time. Girl, get rid of it. Get rid of it or sell it off, pawn it, sell it on the black market, sell it on eBay, pawn it off on Amazon or StockX. I don't know. You might find some lesbians around here that really want a damn child, so they don't mind using Miss Marquina Daily Everlasting. But yeah, that's what it seems like. Life at the estate. It seems like she wants to be tied down to him still, and it's really weird to me. It's really, really weird to me. I'm glad you brought that up because that is what it seems like. It seems as though she wants to be tied down to this man by any means necessary, and it just making her look dumb and weird and weak. Like, whatever, Team Toro. Thank you, Boo, for your cash app, love. I appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, love Buck. I totally appreciate your cash app. Thank you, baby. Anybody else like to donate? Feel free. And get these likes up. I need one more like to get 100 likes. Like, why is it still stuck on 99? Thank you to whoever liked. Appreciate you. See, y'all part of the problem too. It ain't all YouTube. Y'all part of the damn problem too. Cause it's like pulling teeth to ask y'all to get a like. Like, damn, you would have thought I asked y'all for $1. I asked y'all for a damn like. It's pulling teeth, girl. Anyway, so Team Twirl brings up Leisure Suit asking all of the ladies for cash apps to help pay for she by not a goddamn thing's birthday dinner that Candy Pants nor Team Twirl was invited to. And my whole thing is, bitch, don't be asking me for no damn money for her tired, late, boule ass birthday dinner that I couldn't even get an invite to. Like I was on there and said, but I'm gonna tell you something. I believe every word of it. Leisure Suit ain't got no money like that. How many times have the people told y'all that Melody Cherie Rogers got all of the damn coin? And at first, I was sitting here like, girl, please. But now I'm really starting to believe that majority of that is the truth because Now, what was interesting was Team Twirl says that that piece of information came through Metals. And then producers showed a clip where Team Twirl and Metals met up somewhere, child. And Metals was the one that let it be known about Leisure Suit trying to squeeze them about their Skrilla for her tired late ass birthday dinner, child. But I believe every word of it. I'm gonna be honest. I believe every word of it. Every word of what they say about Leisure Suit or his antics and what he done did. I believe every solitary word of it. Every word of what they said of it, I believe it. Anyway, and yeah, to end this off, Kenya Team Twirl girl, fuck T.S. Marquina Daily Everlasting Child. You don't need to have no more babies by that woman. Moving on. So she about out a goddamn thing, takes her dog out to get washed. Now she about out a goddamn thing must ain't got no money either because the doggy place you took your dog to. I mean, girl, it gave one of these late ass bodegas around here on a corner store. Like that's really what it looked like. Like, girl, like it looked like you could wash your dog there. You could run numbers there. You could buy scratch offs there. You could buy cigarettes, malt 40 liquors, and all of the rest of that stuff around there, child. And like you could do all that and then some down to the little doggy place for you to go and clean your damn mud off, child. But fine. And in the middle of her doing all that, well, after she did all that, Leisure Suit calls her and she tries to bring up what he done bought her for her tired, late, boule ass birthday, her booty ass birthday party and her booty ass dinner that Team Twirl nor Candy Pants got invited to. And she started off by saying, well, he got me a Alexander McQueen purse, belt, clutch, wallet, keychain, socks, drawers. I don't know. Some about Alexander McQueen, but then turned around and simultaneously said, well, because he doesn't really buy name brand stuff like that. Yeah, because that bitch can't afford it. The only thing he can afford is them tight leisure suits that we constantly see him in, girl. You ain't telling us nothing that we ain't already know. We know he can't afford no name brand clothing. Child, Melody Cherie bought all that. Melody Cherie bought all that, honey. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Thank you, boo, for your PayPal, Antonia. Thank you for your PayPal, love. I totally appreciate you. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your PayPal, honey. It's appreciated. Anybody else like to donate? Feel free, honey. But that's the it that cause she really sat there and said, well, he bought me an Alexander McQueen. I think she said a purse, maybe a shirt. Maybe look, if he bought her an Alexander Mick anything, it was probably a damn bumper sticker to go on the back of her damn car. I think I think that's about the only thing Alexander McQueenish that his ass can afford. If he afforded anything Alexander McQueenish, I'm telling y'all, it was a bumper sticker to go on the back of her car. That's about it. Moving on. Talking about something he bought you something from Alexander McQueen. Child boo. Can Leisure Suit spell Alexander McQueen? Let alone pronounce it and buy it. Child boo. Okay, and if he did buy it, he ain't bought that. Melody Cherie bought that. And she only bought that for you as a birthday gift because she could care less about him. Moving on. Child, please, if he can afford that. Child, boo. I don't even think he can afford that or a keychain from them, let alone a product and giving it to you while simultaneously asking them hoes for cash apps to help pay for her ass birthday dinner. Child, please. Anyway, because she got on my nerves with that. Keep lying for that damn man, and you look stupid and foolish every time you damn do it. Anywho, so Todd's table read down to his made for 2B ass movie girl. Shout out to Todd though. Y'all know we love Todd. And Candy Pan said that she can get past the situation with Drew. She just didn't appreciate her trying to insinuate she was a damn liar. So Drew says that even though Candy Pants has yet to apologize for insinuate that she kissed Latoya and she liked it, they can move forward because she knows the truth. Drew, we know the truth too. And we know that you kissed Latoya and your ass liked it, just like you kissed Ty Young and you liked it. You liked Ty Young's kiss so much you allowed her to kiss your coochie too. And that's why you and Mimi Faust got all these issues going on. And that's why she busted y'all out all over TMZ and all over what you call this interview and so on and so forth about the shit that y'all had going on around there. Not only did you kiss Latoya, you kissed Ty, and you also allow her to kiss your coochie and your titty nipples too, and you liked it. You liked it. I can't wait till we get to that. Anyway, and we better hurry up and get to it because when is two more episodes and we done? Anyway, talk about some y'all know the truth. Yeah, your coochie know the truth too. Your coochie know the truth, and so do Ty Young. Ty Young's tongue and saliva and her mouth know the truth too, because it was all over you, Drew, and you would never convince me otherwise. Okay, ever. So Drew's mental health retreat. Can I ask y'all a question? And I ain't even trying to be funny. That's my little cousin again. I say, um, let me if y'all can hear her. Let me look, Sharon girl. And that's why I got rid of mine after 2 weeks, honey. Anyway, call me what y'all want. I knew I couldn't handle motherhood. I ain't had time, and I ain't want to be pregnant by that dirty ass nigga no goddamn way. So yeah, I did what I had to do. I laid on the goddamn table. Call me what y'all want. All right. Now I'm against it, but I ain't when it comes to certain situations such as the one that I was in. Anywho, um, let me ask y'all a question, and I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. But do y'all think? Hold on. Do y'all think that Drew is using her sister and her mentalness as a means for a storyline to help her get through this? Like, do y'all think that she is trying to? And I don't mean to insinuate that because I do feel like Drew does take her sister's health issues seriously. But do y'all? Because my thing is, I don't want to look. I don't listen again. I'm not trying to sound insensitive. I'm not trying to sound insensitive. But for me, I don't know. I feel as though Drew in this moment was trying to use other things to like try to escape the fact that her and Ralph was having issues. And I felt like Drew knew that the cameras and producers and productions was gonna pick up on that. So I feel like that's I hate to say that because I love Drew. I do, but I do feel as though Drew, you kind of just a little bit. I do feel like you kind of just a little bit is exploiting your sister and her being a mental case. I do feel like that, Drew, just a little bit, just a tad. I feel like you're trying to use her to deflect what's really going on between you and Ralph, but you can't. You can't. You can't. um because it's gonna be brought up anywho. And it's no offense to her sister. I like Allison a lot. I think Allison is a real sweet person. And shout out to Allison for everything that she's accomplished, with her career and all that. Ain't no shade to her, but mm, y'all get up out. Listen, again, y'all are never gonna convince me that Allison is Drew's mama. Okay, y'all get out of my comments with that foolishness. Get out of my comments with that foolishness. I do not now, nor will I ever believe that Allison is Drew's real mama. I just don't believe that, and I don't buy that at all. I don't buy that. All right, I really don't. I do not buy that. I'm sorry. And people want to sit up and say, well, because they look alike. Bitch, they sisters. Are they not supposed to look alike? If they got the same mama and daddy, are they not supposed to look alike? Because that was everybody's whole thing. Well, they look just alike. Well, they are sisters. I mean, I, y'all leave me alone. Y'all leave me alone. Like, now don't get me wrong. As interesting as that would make Drew, okay, as interesting as that would make Drew, I do not believe that Allison is Drew's real mama. I believe that Mammy Superior had Allison as a teenager, and that's when she became Mammy Superior, and she became a part of the church house because she got ridiculed for being a whore. And this is like y'all know how they do the little girls down to the Koja church house when they spread eagle, and have premarital sex and all the rest of that stuff, and how they get shamed out the damn church. I believe that's how she became Mammy Superior and all of the rest of that stuff. And then she turned around and had Drew. That's what I think. But I do not believe. Okay, I do not believe with all of the stuff that Allison had going on, writing for Rock, writing for a different world, and all of these other. Do you really? Y'all leave me alone. Y'all leave me alone. I'm an educator friend. That's all I had. I appreciate it, sis. Thank you for your super chat, boo. That look, I don't know why y'all do that. Listen, folk had gave me 99 cents before, and I was just as happy and appreciative and showed them just as much love as I show everybody else, child. Y'all stop that. Thank you, boo. I totally appreciate it. But y'all cut that out. Cut that out. All right. As interesting as that will make Drew, I don't buy that. Lovely Mo, Lovely Mo, that's cute. Like I said, as interesting as that would make Drew, as interesting as that would make Drew, I don't buy that. Okay, I don't buy that. I don't. I don't buy that. But then again, I mean, Drew did walk. Drew did say that she also been feeling like a mental case her damn self here lately. But that don't got nothing to do with Allison. Her marriage is falling apart. Her husband don't want her, don't love her, don't want to be with her, don't want to sleep with her, talk with her, eat dinner with her, don't even want to be in the same vicinity of her. So we can't use that as that either. I don't believe that, y'all. But anywho, um, so it was the day of that or whatever, and everybody noticed how Ralph gave all of the other ladies hugs before he gave Drew a hug. So that let me know right there that something happened between the date night and that situation. And I said, okay, well, here we go again with the Ralph and Drew saga. It never fails. Y'all start off doing okay, and then in the next scene, we find out that some BS done happened. And it's a never ending thing. 216 people, ain't it a shame, life with a state that we get excited about that? Because y'all know, back a year ago, 217 people would have been enough for me to look at this shit weird because we know what we could do. You understand what I'm saying? But whatever. Um, so the Billy Goat throws shit. Y'all know Marlo. So the Billy Goat throws shade by looking up "Drop It with Drew" online and couldn't find it. But Billy Goat, I tried to look up La Archive and nothing came up. Not only because I went by all the monikers: La Archive, La Trash Bag, La Trash Bin, La Rag Bin, La Compost Heap. La waste management, la sewage, um, la by not a goddamn thing, much like she by not a goddamn thing. Like I looked under all the monikers, la thief, la theft, la stole, la steal. All right. I looked all of it up. And I couldn't find that nowhere either, bitch. So I mean, so since that's a read for her, then that could also be a read for you. Be clear, we only saw you in the fucked up piece of shit. One time this season. One time this season did we see you in your damn stuff in your shoplifting inspired ass stuff. Okay. All right, because everything in that hole stolen. Like I but at the same time. But at the same time, Drew, this whole thing with dropping with Drew, girl, cut it out. Cut it out. We ain't heard no more about dropping with Drew since last season. So ain't no sense in you trying to bring that back. Ain't no sense in you trying to bring that back this season, Drew. No tea, no shade. Now, although kill the messenger, kill a dead. But let the message live because listen, LeBroke, La really ain't there. She been out a goddamn thing and drop it with Drew. It's all in the same category. 404 can't be found. Moving on. Um, thank you for your cash app, baby. I totally appreciate your cash app, love. Who was this? April? Angel, I mean. Thank you, Angel. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you too, baby. Thank you so much. I totally appreciate your contribution, sis. Thank you. Anybody else like to donate, feel free, honey. And please make sure to drop a like. Um, so Ralph is telling Heath and Ross Finance about the situation with what's going on with the court case on the outside. And she, about a goddamn thing, brings up the court case to Drew and the rest of the ladies on the inside. So here's my question. And again, Drew, I don't, no shade, sis, but we just talking, I'm just being honest. What the hell do you need with all of these assistants? Now, for this season, I get it because you doing a made for Tubi ass movie with Todd, Mayetta, Shamia, and Candy Pants because Mayetta and Shamia is also in the movie. And I think it's going to be a cute movie. So I could see it for this about him may needing some help. But before all of that, what the hell was either one of y'all doing where y'all needed all of these workers and all of these nannies and all of these cooks and all of these assistants? Like Drew had two sissies for assistants last week, and I ain't understood what the hell they was there for. Like in the middle of y'all telling y'all story, the one thing that I found odd was like, well, what did y'all need her for exactly? Because what the hell was y'all doing that y'all just needed a nanny or needed a cook or needed an assistant? Like, I mean, I don't know. Um, why? So why wasn't Teen Twirl in the movie? I don't know, friend. She even got an entourage. Yeah, but see, I don't know for what though. I mean, because other than this, we have not seen Drew do anything. I mean, other than when she came up here and she tried out for that meteorologist role. Y'all remember that when she had that terrible ass Tyler Perry wig. Um, but I mean, other than that. And then last season when she did drop it with Drew. But other than that, I mean, I don't necessarily see what she really needs with all of these damn assistants. I mean, thank you, Erica, for your Cash App, love. Mwah, 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 mwah. I appreciate you, boo. A little something for the laughs. Love you. Thank you, baby. I love you too. Thank you for your contribution, sis. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you, babe. Um, Drew did a Lifetime movie. Did anybody watch the Lifetime movie? Phil, let me tell you something. I have not seen shit on Lifetime since the R. Kelly documentary. And before that, I wasn't watching shit on Lifetime since Bring It. All right. So, did anybody watch the movie that Drew was on? And because if it was a Lifetime movie, it was only an hour damn movie, an hour and 30 minutes tops. Uh, so, I'm still trying to account for the two sissified ass assistants, a cook, a butler, a chef, a maid, an accountant, an estate manager. Like I'm just trying to figure it out. Girl, the TLC movie was back in 2011, 2012. Okay. The TLC movie was back in 2011, 2012. Joy Sand was still alive when that happened, honey. So we can't account for that. Uh, you said you watched it, but it wasn't for her. Ooh. The movie was good, but I doubt it was a big payday. Drew's still gonna spend all the coin on her staff. Well, is she? Because to let the staff tell her she ain't paying no damn baddie. I watched Line Sisters and it was horrible. I'm dead. But she ain't got it like that though. Yeah, JP, Lifetime still exists. Yeah, JP, Lifetime still exists. Does Lifetime still exist? You wouldn't think it would have after Bring It left. Oh, but it's still scratching and surviving, girl. Okay. Anyway, but one thing that Candy Pants mentioned was that at first Drew told everybody that she was being sued for $1,000. Then in this season, in this in this scene, Drew says that she was being sued for $10,000. So which one is it? It was it for 1K or was it for 10K? It damn sure couldn't have been for 10K because who what assistant is getting paid 10K every 2 weeks? And if they are, y'all point me to it because I would love that job. I would love that job. If I'm getting paid 10K to be a bitch assistant for 2 weeks, I'll shuffle the papers. Okay, I'll file the papers. I'll make the Folgers. I'll cook the dinner. I'll cook the breakfast, lunch, and brunch. You understand? I'll make sure the kids get off to school on time. I'll make sure the homework is done and they pass with flying colors. If I'm getting 10K every 2 weeks. Fine, whatever. So she, about not a goddamn thing, brings up her tired ass, boule ass birthday dinner that Candy Pants Noah Team Twirl was invited to. But then she's gonna say it was very small and intimate, and she only invited the closest people to her that she's known for over 20 some years. And I was with Candy Pants. Then why was the Bat Lady and Medals there? I mean, mugshot, whatever. I mean, according to your timeline, she shouldn't have been there either. What the hell does Drew do? Drew's an actress. All right. Drew's an actress. Now we not gonna sit here and act like we don't know what Drew do. But I'm just trying to figure out what she does right now that she needs all of these assistants and butlers and maids and accountants and all of the rest of this stuff. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to figure out. Like I know what she do, but I don't know. But I agree with Candy Pants. Now she better not a goddamn thing says Well, why would I invite you? Because I know that you're always going to be busy. I know that you'll be busy doing this and you'll be busy doing that, and so on and so forth. And on one token, I can understand where she better the goddamn thing is coming from a little, a little. Because it is kind of like, well, why would I invite you? And I invited you to other things, and either you can't come because you're busy, or you could come, but you got to leave early because you're busy. But at the same time, like I was with Candy Pants where she was like, I mean, if we cool and it is your birthday, I would have appreciated at least an invite. Let me tell you that I can't come. Then you could feel a way about that and so and so and so. But you didn't even give her a chance to say whether she could come or not come. You just didn't invite her. I guess because you invited the Bat Lady and Metals and the Billy Goat trick ass there. And I guess you figured it was going to be some issue or something, but not really. I mean, they know how to coexist amongst each other and not be cool. Like, agreed, Lisa, an invitation don't cost a damn thing. I mean, yeah, yeah. Even Cynthia low key agreed with Sheree, so I kind of understood, but she could have extended an invite. Yeah, like I say, I'm not gonna act like I didn't understand where she better goddamn thing came from, but still, if you gonna say you only invited people, your closest friends that you've known for over 20 years, then Metals, the Bat Lady, and what you call it, shouldn't have been there, especially the Bat Lady, especially Metals. Excuse me, but whatever. Not in courtside seats was invited. I'm screaming. Not courtside seats. I'm dead at y'all. Um, so the division slash alliance was brought up down in the middle of this dinner between AKA and the Bat Lady. Y'all know Metals. I mean, y'all know Mayetta is AKA because she's an AKA. Speaking of AKA, did y'all hear about the AKAs opening up their own credit union? Do y'all really want to trust the AKA's credit union, considering that y'all got bitches like Carly? What's her name? Carly Reed. What's the whole name that pulled that stunt in them shows and all that? Considering what she had going on, do y'all really want to trust y'all funds in the hand of them peaky green ass women? I said a credit union. I don't even trust y'all around my damn man. Why would I want to trust y'all with my funds? Like y'all, one of y'all already ran off with my dirty piece of trade, and then I go to do that. Did y'all go want to try to run off with my coin? Like, like, I ain't got no coin for y'all to be running off with. Period. Anywho, getting off that because this ain't got nothing to do with that. So, the bad lady caught bring. I mean, not the bad lady. Uh, Metals, no. AKA brings up the bad lady calling her cousin-in-law Drew a bitch. And of course, the bad lady denies it. Um, listen, y'all know I don't fool with the bad lady at all. And what annoyed me the most is how when I made my last tea talk about how she was trying to run down on Kenya as if Kenya ever did anything to her personally, for her to have all of these big, strong ass opinions of her, people kept making it a point to come under my comments. Well, Courtney is needed because she is telling the girls about themselves and she's not scared to say this and she's not scared to say that. Like, first of all, When did this become we keeping the best reader? Because I've always felt like in order for y'all to keep the housewife actually has to have a storyline. I didn't think like, is this what reality TV shows have been reduced to? So now a person is able to stay on the show because they know how to read a bitch. Well, if y'all consider what the bet lady gave Team Twirl a read, then I don't know what the hell y'all are doing here. Okay. Because in my opinion, all of those reads was tied, delayed, and through, and not backed up by any facts of what Team Twirl personally did to her. So if the new thing here is, well, she knows how to read, so she's good for the show, then no, the fuck she's not, because she did not give not one solid, credible, oh my god, drop the mic ass read to any of these people. For people to want to sit over here and try to act as if she's needed for the show and she's done so much and she's bought so much to shut the like I say, if y'all thought that those were reads, I don't know what y'all are here for. Okay, because y'all don't know a good read if y'all felt as though what she gave was so earth shattering and groundbreaking, and she just deserves a peach, and she deserves it because she's giving the girls this and she's giving the girls that. The only thing she gave me was new jokes to give Bryce. That's the only thing she gave me. New jokes, gags, cackles, and kikis to give Bryce. That's about it. Moving on. Medals shows the ladies her t-shirt saying that she's pregnant. I agree with Drew. Girl, just tell the people you pregnant. Like, when you ain't had to send no picture to the group message and all the rest of that stuff just to let the people know that you pregnant. Like, just tell the people that you pregnant, girl. You would have gotten the same reaction just by letting them know that you was pregnant. Versus all of this foolishness that you got going on. Uh Anywho, Drew goes to therapy alone at her house with Dr. Ken. What was so funny was Alice just asked her, did she need to come with her? Yeah, you might do. At least it would be two people there that would make it a couple, which could be couples counseling. Because other than that, like it, so Drew tells Dr. Ken that things went downhill after the date night because she said during the date night they came into a small hiccup, which always happens. Y'all tried to have dinner last season and a small hiccup happened. Y'all tried to have dinner the season before and a small hiccup happened. Like, it's always hiccups between the both of y'all, and then it ruins everything. So that one small hiccup between you and him caused him to move back out the bedroom, because he was in the bedroom. Now he's mysteriously no longer in the bedroom. He didn't talk to you, haven't been talking to you. I don't even think he been in the damn house. To be real, I don't even believe that Ralph has even been in the house. I don't. I don't. I believe either Ralph been staying with the chick that he tooted off the Tampa with, or he been staying at a hotel somewhere. Like, to be real, like it. Y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to get y'all. Because to sit here and deal with Drew and her foolishness, we'll be here all night. we we will we will be here all night trying to figure out Ralph and Drew and they fugaziness. We will be here all night. Drew, I'm just gonna be real. I don't even believe the man is in the house no more. I don't. I don't. I believe he only comes there long enough to do these scenes with you, and then he's done with you. That's really what I believe. Drew, I'm going to be honest. I believe he shows up long enough to be on camera to make you look good and put on this united front as if y'all are good. But then the truth always bleeds out on camera because the first thing y'all do when y'all get up amongst each other is y'all have a small little tat-a-tat. And we thinking that it's very minuscule, but then in the next scene, we find out that he ain't been there. Y'all ain't talking. It's an issue. He don't want to do this and he don't want to do that. But then in the next episode, we see that you and him are having a cordial conversation and how he's sitting here saying, well, guy on girl. No, I don't want to see a guy do a sex scene on you, but girl on girl. Yeah, I'm there with that. Like, that's what I'm saying, Drew. In this episode, you're telling Dr. Ken that y'all ain't even there rocking like that. And then in the next episode, he's down to see you in the bed doing a fake sex scene with another woman. But yet you scared to admit that you kissed Latoya and you liked it. I don't know, Drew. Maybe if you just admit that you had something with Latoya, maybe that would have kept Ralph in your bed because he seems to like you when you a lesbian. But when you not a lesbian, he don't rock with you, girl. He ain't got no use for you. And that's just the truth of the matter, Drew. You might would have been able to save your marriage had you just admitted that that you kissed Latoya during the Bolo Gate situation and you liked it. You might would have been able to save your damn marriage. Because again, he seems to like you and want you around a lot more when he think that you a lesbian. And you run around here getting your pussy ate at by another woman. He seems to like you more then. And want to be up amongst you and want your company then. I don't know. I just hope next episode we finally get to see Ty Young, and we get down to the bottom of the truth about what happened between them, although we already know. Thank you, love, for your cash app. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for y'all cash apps and y'all PayPals and y'all super chats and the likes. Um, it's 180 likes. Can I get 200 likes before I end this? Before I end this, in the middle of y'all get me up to 200. The Whether You Like It or Not panel will be tomorrow at 8:15 on my channel. And yes, we are going to have a special guest. I'm not going to name who, but we're going to have a special guest that's going to take up Scotty's space. Because like I say, he, sowing his wild oats around these good 50 states, honey. So mhm. so y'all make make sure to be around there for tomorrow night for that to see who the special guest is. And we're also gonna have another special guest that's gonna sit in Scotty's space while he doing his oration all around these good 50 states for the roasted review with me and JoJo. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Um I love you too, Lisa. 187 likes. Appreciate it. I need 200. Y'all give me up to 200. Y'all got some time. Give me up to 200. I need at least 200. I just want to know how Billy Goat's Gruff is successful from making it out of the. And I'm glad you brought that up. Since I asked that about um Allison, I want to ask y'all about this too before I let y'all go. 189 likes. Cute. I need 11 more to get an even 200. Can I get 11 more likes from y'all? 8 more likes because it's 192. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel as though the Billy Goat is using the foster care system and her being in foster care and blah, blah, blah? Do y'all feel as though she's much like Drew? Do y'all feel as though she's also exploiting that for a storyline? Because it seems like we always get this with her. Any event that she did, like, didn't we just get this event or some type kind of event dealing with the foster care system and all that? Like, girl, I'm over that. I'm over that. I'm over that. Like, don't get me wrong, but Billy Goat, I am over that. I'm over you and this foster care thing and all of this. It's been done. It's been done. What else do you have to give these people other than the foster care? So we know that you was a foster kid. We know you was a foster kid. We know what you had to go through. We know all that. We know that. What else is it about you that you could give to us? Like I'm over that. Like we've been down that road before. Like, well, we already see what next week is finna give us. We already see what next week will get us. She has her no teeth having mammy. Ooh, how could she afford her wardrobe? Easy, she stole it. I tell y'all that all the time. She stole it. That's how she can afford. You can afford shit that you stole. Like, come on now. Y'all know how this goes. Yes, 202. I like that. Um, T, is stream y'all messing up? I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't know, friend. I mean, it's been working okay for me for now. She should bring Wendy Williams in. I'm weak. Marlo probably dating a rich man, agreed not to be public. No, she not. She still with Scotty, from what I heard. Hey T, do you have any sister? I always hear about your brother. I'm just being nosy. I have a god sister, yeah. Um, I'm the only sister that my mama needed. Okay, I'm the only daughter that my mama needed, y'all. All right. All right, be clear. I'm the me. Do I got a sister? Me. All right. But anywho's in y'all. She sleeping with married corpses for profit. Ooh, not married corpses. I ain't being funny. I'm being for real. She stole all that. Why do you think she's trying to peddle off hand me down and used clothes and renting them out to people? Who wants to rent hand me down, used ass clothes from back in the 90s, back in the early 2000s, and so on and so forth? She stole that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all what I know here. I think Marlo has a girlfriend for real. Could Marlo be a lesbian? It'll fit right in with the brand. I told y'all, any of y'all women that ever want to get on a Real Housewives franchise, all y'all got to do is have laid down with a woman once upon a time, have been a lesbian once upon a time, sweat over another bitch's coochie lips once upon a time, and you'll fit right in. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Um, but anywho, uh, that's it. That's all. I really ain't got no more to give y'all. I've been up here for an hour. I ain't really got no more. Um, I don't. I ain't really got no more to give. I gave y'all what I got. That's all I got. But this was a cute episode. Well, it wasn't cute. It was alright. I give it an eye. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for all of the PayPals, the Cash Apps, the Super Chats. It was greatly appreciated, especially the likes. Over 200 likes. Totally adore y'all for that. Y'all continue to run the numbers up. Watch the replay, comment what y'all, if whatever I missed or whatever y'all missed to say, drop it down in the comments. But don't be arguing with each other in the comments about each other's opinions, because again, I get all of those notifications and I don't feel like hearing it. Okay. And I will see y'all again tomorrow night at 8:15 for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. So make sure you guys are there for the special guests. Y'all are going to enjoy it. Um, and yeah, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. And until tomorrow, I'm gone. Bye.